how do you walk the line as president or as chief of staff between allowing every American to have his right to be heard about an issue that obviously it needs to be, got a lot more work to do on this issue, and yet the law is being broken flagrantly right in front of a lot of people that are supposed to be enforcing the law. How do you not come down too hard on law and order? There's going to be, police, I think if they're getting hit with bricks, they're still hesitant to pull, they can't pull their firearms. So I just, in this day and age and in this environment, how would you try to end the violence that really clearly is unacceptable for people that are living in the neighborhoods, for people that have businesses in those neighborhoods? What do you do?
Yeah, I guess, I used to hear this. I heard this back during Ferguson previously, and when we have these difficulties from time to time, we always sort of hear it couched in terms of a binary choice. Are you going to be empathetic and sympathetic on one hand, or are you going to be sort of law and order on the other hand? And it strikes me that that's the wrong way to look at this. And that if I was advising the president, I would tell him, look, law and order, safety and security is empathy. You don't empathize with rioters. You don't sympathize with rioters. The folks you empathize with are the folks whose neighborhoods are impacted, the folks whose families are victims of police brutality, which, by the way, bad cops, there's nothing better than a good cop and nothing worse than a bad cop. But if you're afraid of the police in your community, that's not safety. That's not security. Safety and security and empathy are the same thing. They do go hand in hand. So I think if I was advising the president, it'd be, okay, Mr. President, how do we provide safety and security? And convince people that means that we are listening to them, that that's what they want. Because I think it's what it is. I think that is what they want. Folks want to be safe. They want to be secure. They want to have an economic opportunity. People don't riot when they have jobs. People are happier when they've got money in the bank. People are better citizens when they can see a good economic future for themselves and their kids. So how do we convince people that we were doing better just as recently as 2 or 3 months ago? And if we could calm things down, get the rioters off the street, restore some law and order, we can start moving again in the right direction.